Well, it's another chilly day today, but colder air is on the way as a clipper system brings some light snow and flurries. It's going to draw in even colder air for the rest of the week. So temperatures are going to be pretty chilly again today, right near 30 degrees once again in the Twin Cities, 20s and teens to the north and west. A lot of clouds around today as a clipper system is moving through, and it is statistically the cloudiest time of the year. Really hard to break through that. We've seen some decent snowfall in the last 48 hours. The total's really adding up in northeastern Minnesota, which typically is the first place to whiten up, but anywhere from 3 to as much as 7 inches of snowfall totals up there, and some lake effect snows off of Lake of the Woods and Rainy Lake still through Friday on and off for a very narrow area there. But we do have this clipper system swinging through the area across North Dakota, swinging into Minnesota. Not a lot of moisture with it. You can see the bulk of the moisture is to the south and not a whole lot of lift, so it's not a very vigorous system, but it is going to bring some light snow showers and flurries, especially for western, southwestern Minnesota, and then some scattered snow showers for the northeastern part of the state, but kind of in between. Not much to speak of here in the Twin Cities. Up to maybe an inch or so for places like Madison, out towards Morris, Benson, some of those areas. Twin Cities, maybe we'll see a dusting here later in the afternoon and evening hours, but for the most part, again, not much expected for us out of that system. We are going to see the wind pick up, though, across the state tomorrow. It's Thanksgiving by later in the day. 10 to 20 mile an hour winds out of the northwest. Along with that colder air, it's going to feel pretty chilly, and it looks fairly blustery still on Friday, too. Highs tomorrow, mid to maybe upper 20s, teens in the northwestern part of the state, so it is going to be chilly along with that wind. And if we don't reach 26 degrees tomorrow, which is possible, it'll be the coldest Thanksgiving since 2014 when it was 10 for the high. 4 below zero was the low that year. Last year, in case you're wondering, it was 37. So we're going to be colder than that. But either way, coldest or second coldest in 10 years. And that's going to set us up for a very cold couple of nights. Friday nights, single digits in the Twin Cities even. Sub-zero for the northwestern part of the state. Yeah, definitely the coldest reading so far. And of course, wind chill is going to be even more of a factor. By Thursday evening, single digits and teens for wind chills, sub-zero off to the west, sub-zero wind chills statewide early Friday. In fact, teens below zero is what it will feel like in western Minnesota. Similar scenario early Saturday morning too. So a couple of very chilly days ahead. Our blood hasn't quite thickened up to it yet, so it's going to be a bit of a shock to the system. Those high temperatures on Saturday, around 19 or so in the Twin Cities, that's anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees below normal, actually, something we haven't seen much of this fall. And then we got a couple series of clipper systems. One stays mostly to our southwest Sunday, but then Tuesday, perhaps statewide, a light snow chance, and then maybe again Wednesday. Unfortunately, most of these are not going to add up to a whole lot, or fortunately, I guess depending upon how you look at it. When we look at a weighted average of the models, it's all under an inch in total. But the European model is a little more aggressive with that snowfall, especially Tuesday into Wednesday, maybe up to an inch or so, with better chances of maybe a couple of inches back into North Dakota. So something to watch. Still several days away, however, and when we're dealing with low amounts of moisture and cold air, a lot can happen still. And so there's that dip here for a couple of days, but we are going to rebound. 30s are back next week, which will feel incredible after the temperatures we have coming the next couple of days. 30 today, some flurries and light snow showers in the afternoon and evening. Again, most of that to the west. Chilly Thanksgiving, windy, maybe a flurry or two, but mostly cloudy. 26 for the high, and then very chilly Friday, Saturday. 19 for high temperatures. Again, sub-zero lows both Friday and Saturday mornings. Rebounding a bit, and I do think that colder air will give us some sunshine here, Saturday especially. And then again, a couple of those clipper systems next week. Tuesday, decent chance at some light snow, flurries, and then warmer by the middle of next week into the end of next week.